Hello and welcome. Arathix here with another update for the city. So what are we going to be working on this week? Well, that mostly depends on what arrives in the mail. I have ordered a few bits and pieces, some minifigures, some sets, and then we'll also be making some more orders this week, and I get paid on Friday. We can order a second Daily Bugle and some other bits. I'm planning on buying some road so that we can get some more road plate going all the way down to the end. As you see, I have moved the Animal Crossing stuff over into this corner for now, just because I'm starting to try and fill up this table with more stuff. So starting to think about where I can put an Animal Crossing section, how it's going to fit in to the city. It might have to go on the other side of the Nexo-Knights wall, which will be at the end of the table. I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to buy some more tables as well in the next couple of months. But yeah, so I think the first thing that I'm going to do is I ordered the Nexo-KnightsFortrex, which is the fortress on wheels. I got that for quite a good price online, so it's second hand. But what I'm planning to do is build, I mentioned it in the last video, build a gate with a road running through it, and then on the other side of that gate will be it's sort of the border of the city, the Nexo-Knights gate, and then there's going to be a wall as well. So the first thing I need to do is, that hasn't arrived yet, but I need to prepare a mills plate. Now I'm running low on base plates. I use most of my half ones. I don't really want to use two half ones to make a full one because it seems like a waste of good half base plates. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this one right here. So I'm going to remove my construction workers from here, and the police officer and rock monster. Knocked over one of Bob's guys. And then we've got this knight over here as well. And we're going to take this base plate here. And we're going to take off half of the plates that are on here and leave a sidewalk, essentially. It's not really a sidewalk, it's going to have the actual castle on it. And then the gate will go over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is prep this base plate before putting the Nexo-Knights Fortrex on top of it. And yeah, let's get started with that. Right, so here is the base plate ready for being worked on. As you can see, since I made the clip you've just seen, I received some more of the old Nexo-Knights. So we have Axel with his big fist and the axes. We have Macy, who has a mace and the big artillery cannon on the back. Unfortunately, she does have the wrong face, which is she's actually Nia's face from one of the Ninjago version like sets. Can't remember exactly which one, but I found it on Bricklink. I'm trying to organize this with the seller to get a replacement, but I may end up having to order a new face for her myself. And then we've got Clay as well. So I do have Lance in the mail, and obviously I already had Aaron, so that's almost all of them. And now we're going to build them a castle to go in. So the castle's going to go here. I want the road to go through the middle, so this is exactly how wide my road is right now. You know, it's the 16 studs plus the extra 2 with the road extendery bits. And we're going to try and build a castle gate where the road runs through it with one of the Fortrex sets, which I now have. So we'll see how we get on with that. I'm a bit concerned that 6 studs on either side won't be enough, but we're going to try. What I might end up doing is have this as like a gate section and then having a base plate or half on either side and extending it to have like rooms and stuff, to have some of the details from the set and make some new ones, and that'll extend out. I'm thinking half a base plate for rooms, and then maybe if I do a full base plate on either side, I can do, you know, half base plate for like an actual building, and then a half base plate where the start of the wall happens, and then there'll be another section of wall over here, and on this side it'll just reach the end of the table for now, but it'll have the beginnings of a wall, so if I ever needed to expand the wall out, it's not difficult to add to it. So let's open up the set which is behind me, and separate out as many of the pieces as we can, and we'll start trying to put something together. So I've been building for a couple hours now, and so far I've come up with this, which is a lot taller than the original set. I've got a much bigger arch, both width and height. It's got to accommodate, a road going through the middle of it here. Oop. Right through the middle. So we've got to get some road pieces. I'm thinking after getting this far, I'm definitely going to order another one, possibly even a third, to finish off this this project. But I think it looks awesome. Honestly, I'm really psyched to have some Nexo-Knights that are going to be put into the city. It's the third sort of. I mean, it wasn't the longest running theme, but there's still quite a lot of sets to it. A lot of things I can add. It's got a big storyline, which will sort of meld into mine. Like, obviously the Nexo-Knight story happens, and then at the end of it, we are where we are, and the Nexo-Knights are included in this universe. But yeah, so this is what I've got so far. I'm going to keep working on it a little bit more. I don't know how much more I'll be able to get done, because I need more of these parts now to finish it. But yeah, really happy with how it's turned out so far. Let's keep working on it a bit more. So, before we take a final look at the Nexo-Knights Castle Gate, my order of Lance finally arrived. There he is at the back there. So I now have all 5 of the Ultimate Nexo-Knights. I know that there's a couple more, but these are the main 5 knights. So really happy to have all of them. They are very over the top. They're backpack accessories, whether that be the big fists or the big swords or the cannon. They're very large, so they're not going to be doing much traveling around. But I do really like Lance's wings. I just think that they're not too much. I think Axel's fists, I think, are the weirdest ones to me. But obviously that has a play feature to it. Essentially, you can walk around and make him bash things. But yeah, so coming out to the castle. So this is the castle gate as it stands. So I've finished off a few details. I added the tops here, and just did a little bit more detailing along the wall and stuff. So this is, I'm really happy with this. Actually, it's turned out a lot better than I thought. I think I've managed to keep the Nexo-Knights feel of it, so it still feels like a Nexo-Knights building, while still being something that is my own sort of spin on it. It's a lot bigger, and it's very thin. So if I move these guys out of the way, move Aaron and Lance, and those two can stay there because they're not on their stands. But if I turn it to the side, you can see it doesn't take up very much of the base plate at all. So I'm definitely going to have to buy a couple more of these. I'm already looking, because I get paid this week, I'm looking at buying a second one, so I can basically replicate this on the other side, pretty much exactly as it is, and then I just need to get pieces to fill the middle, and I want to put a floor going across as well, so that I can put a room on top, and maybe 2 floors on top to make it nice and tall, like a proper castle, and then I'm going to build some side parts as well. So yeah, I think this is going to be a really cool entrance to the city. There's going to be the road running through the middle of it. I'll be ordering the pieces to do that as well. I've tiled off the top as much as I can. I need to get some of the sort of angled tiles and stuff and figure out how those gaps are going to get filled. But yeah, tried to have an orange line, break up the grey a bit, and put some jumpers down, so put some minifigures. And I've popped the knights from this set. So the ultimate ones that I've got, I'm probably going to keep them to one side. They'll be sort of like their own mini display for now. There will be a point where the story may call for them to be in their ultimate forms, and that's when I will switch them over. But for now, I'm going to be using the normal versions in the city itself. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find Clay's. Yeah, that is Clay. Clay's visor. I have looked in the boxes as much as I can, and I just cannot find his visor, so that might be missing. But if I order another set, I'll get another chance to have a Lance. So that's nice. Actually got Aaron's big cannon up here as well, and then Axel here. I've got two soldiers. They came in a different order that arrived this week, which we'll take a look at in a minute before we close out the video. But yeah, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the Nexo-Knights gate. I know Nexo-Knights wasn't the most popular theme, but I really enjoy the aesthetics of it. Really happy to have something Nexo-Knights to add into the city. And I think the last thing we'll do with this is we'll move it over to the city itself, around about where it's going to go, and see what that looks like. But yeah, please do, if you have any thoughts about this mock, please do comment, and drop us a like if you like it. It'd be good to get some feedback on this, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. So let's move it into the city. Right, so Nexo-Knights Gate in the city. This is about where it would go. This road would travel all the way down there and connect to that T-junction there. So there'll be a road going all the way down and eventually lead to this gate. I think it looks awesome. It's going to be a great, especially when you have a wall either side of it on here and on that side, and a little bit more to the castle. It's going to make an awesome entrance to the city sort of area. You know, just come down here and look through the castle gate, you know, at the city behind it. Really love how that looks. It's going to look even better once, you know, you get the other side of the gate on and the road going all the way down the bottom. Yeah, really happy with this. Yeah, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you like it? Do you think it frames nicely when you come down here and you get this look through the gate? Yeah, any thoughts, opinions? Please drop them in the comments below. But I'm pretty happy with that. It's another theme added to the city. We've got Nexo-Knights now. We've got Ninjago, and we've got Marvel with buildings. And also there's a tiny little Animal Crossing area, but honestly that will probably go on the outside of the gate because it is a recent addition to the world, and in general, you know, they're new Lego sets. So yeah, let's take a look at the last few sets deliveries that I got this week, and close out the video. And these are the three other things that I had delivered this week. So we have the Interstellar spaceship from the Lego City Space. I've just dropped a 1x1 down there. I'll have to search for that. So that's this ship here in the front. It comes with one minifigure, who is this astronaut lady. And as we can see here, she actually has a star constellation tattooed on her face. Some nice printing, leg printing, battery on the jetpack, but very cool minifigure, I must say, for your standard astronaut. And then the ship itself, I do think the design of it is quite. I was playing Lego Racers 2 recently, and the overall shape of it kind of reminds me of some of the default ships that you can get on Mars. So that was pretty cool. It does have one distinctive play feature on it, which is you've got the boosters on the back here, and if you need to go into interstellar travel, you know, your hyper speed, your light speed, your dimension warps and whatnot, then you push this purple button right here, and the boosters open, make it go a lot faster. But yeah, I think that actually looks really cool once you've opened them up, and the overall shape of the ship. These angled pieces are a lot sharper than any of the ones I currently have in my collection. Yeah, really like the design of this ship. It's got a very long sort of angled window, some details inside, screen, and place for the astronaut to sit. But yeah, happy to pick that one up. I got it for quite a decent price, just because of this little tear on the bottom of the box. So happy to pick that up. The other sets that I got were these two Nexo-Knights sets. They were very small sets. They were very cheap. I didn't have a lot of spare money this month, especially not after buying the Fortrex and ordering all of the Ultimate Knights. So just picked these ones up because they were a good deal. And yeah, so you got this ballista thing for the knights and the catapult for the monsters. very nice. You know, just little details that I can throw in. You know, once I have a field in front of that gate, I can have the monsters assaulting it, and we can have some battle scenes, and we've got some siege weapons to throw in there. You also get these two minifigures here, the two monster bad guys. Happy to have these two. They are obviously need someone to assault the Nexo-Knights, and this is the start of a bad army. Two strong, well, they're three strong technically. I just haven't put this guy's head on yet. He's somewhere in the boxes from the Fortrex. I did get two of the standard blue knights as well. They're standing guard up here on the top of the gate. So I popped them in there. So yeah, that's all of the sets that I got this week. I hope that you enjoyed my experimenting around with the Fortrex and making a gate into the city. I know it doesn't look great from the back at the moment, but it will sort of have the other side duplicated on this side. So it will look a lot better once we finish it. I'm already in the process of looking to get another one of those sets. And then these sets here as well. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, ideas, anything like that, did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments. I would really love to hear more from you guys. I did get a couple of people that were happy that I finally got lights. I'm happy too. It's a problem that I still have these bulbs that are different colors because my camera is constantly fighting between yellow and blue. And so it's not even lighting, and then you can see it's adjusting and making areas go dark when they shouldn't be. And so new bulbs next on the list. But yeah, so if you want to keep up to date with all of the stuff that I'm doing as I try to make this mess into something more cohesive and cool, then do hit that subscribe button. I post video pretty much every Saturday. I think I've only missed one so far, and I posted late once. But it's almost always on the weekend. Saturday is the usual time. So if you want to keep up to date, hit the subscribe button. Drop us a like if you enjoyed this video, or if you just want to support the channel. It really does help. I'm thinking I'm starting to build up a few sort of duplicate minifigures from where I'm buying multiple of the same set. So I think if we can get this channel to 100 subscribers, I'm going to start doing some minifigure giveaways, just to show my appreciation for the support. I'm already happy enough that we've managed to get to 50. That's a big deal to me. I know that's pretty small in terms of overall subscriber numbers, but I'm pretty happy that I have 50 people that would subscribe. And thank you to the couple of hundred of you that tune in to watch this video, whether you watch 5 minutes of it or skim through it, or you watch all the way to the end. I appreciate it very much so. And I hope you'll tune in next week for more building goodness. So in the meantime, stay cool, keep building, and I'll see you next time.